Hey, what's up, guys? Meteorologist Doug Hedia. It is Sunday morning. I hope your weekend is going fantastic so far. Of course, major winter storm right across the Central Plains. Some areas are getting ice, some very heavy snow, some sleet, some showers, some thunderstorms. So it really just depends on where you live. But this storm system is really ramping up now, and it's getting close to its peak strength as it pushes right on through the Central Plains. My house, as a snow lover, this is about the worst case scenario. It's 33, 34 degrees and rain, which stinks bad. However, I am going to get some snow later on today. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump into this. Usually these videos, weather 2020, mid, long range forecasting videos. We do short range as well. We are just going to focus on this storm today. We cover the states of Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Huge shout out to my boys Superior Roofing and Construction, a four-state premier roofing contractor, local to Joplin, Missouri, but they service all of Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. All right, let's dig in. I've been looking at videos, especially from Kansas City. Kansas City is my hometown. Buddy Gary Lezak's up there. He's been doing some live videos. Talked to him just a bit ago. He said they're getting 1 to 2 inches per hour now. So in the red, this is all blizzard warning. So even if you're not in the blizzard warning, you're going to get the winds. So you got to have winds, 35, 40 miles per hour or greater, and then blowing and drifting of snow for it to be a blizzard. But even if you aren't in the blizzard warning, you're going to be getting those winds. So everybody's going to feel just bitterly cold as we go through the rest of the day. In the pink, winter storm warning. In the purple, winter weather advisories. And then in that deep purple, south central, southeastern parts of Missouri, that is an ice storm warning. So we just got all kinds of stuff that is going on across the region. All right, let's take a look at this storm. So classic comma shape, meaning it actually looks like a comma, but look at all the lightning bolts. So we're getting a lot of thunder snow, a lot of thunder sleet, a lot of thunderstorms, but this whole batch of snow is now pushing through Illinois, Indiana, pushing into parts of Kentucky. In the pink, this is all freezing rain and sleet. And then you got really from Joplin south, all showers and thunderstorms, and then a very big snow shield once you get up along the I-70 corridor. Here comes the dry slot. So look from Oklahoma City right up I-44. See how it's clearing out here just east of Wichita? That will cut precip off, and then everybody will get into this back come ahead. That's where the air is colder. That's where the snow is going to fall. Let's go ahead and take a tour. Look at the lightning bolts. So we have been getting some icing issues. So Joplin's been rain, but really from Parsons, Erie, Chanute, Fredonia, Girard, Pittsburgh, Lamar, even just north of Carthage is all freezing rain. So we are getting some slick spots out there. So be careful on the roadways. This extends just north of Springfield. This is most likely mixed in with a little bit of sleet. All this purple here. So we're looking from, man, I've been fighting the sinus stuff lately. All this purple here is heavy sleet all the way up to Harrisonville. And then once you get into Kansas City, especially the darker blues, that's where we are seeing just the very heavy, intense snow. Columbia, all the way over towards St. Louis, Macon, Kurtzville, St. Joe, really getting hammered. Rulo, Nebraska, Topeka, all the way down toward Wichita now on the backside. But again, we really want to watch this icing area, as this will continue to be a problem on the roadways, really from Independence, Parsons, Pittsburgh, Lamar, Greenfield north, as we go through the rest of the morning into the afternoon hours. And then everybody will switch over to snow as we go into the afternoon. So this is a big storm system pushing through. All right, so let's work through the day. All right, so by about noon, 12:30, look at the dry slot now. So all the precip cuts off southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas. Thunderstorms push into northeastern Arkansas, Jonesboro, all the way down toward Little Rock. Intense icing going on. Freezing rain, south central Missouri, southeastern Missouri. Back towards Springfield and Joplin is freezing drizzle. And look at the band of snow that is really picking up southeastern Kansas, Coffeyville, Parsons, Chanute, Yates Center. And then as you go farther north into the snow shield, you got moderate to heavy snow, Kansas City, Topeka, Salina, Wichita, as we go through the afternoon. Let's go to 4 p.m. So I'm going to be watching the Chiefs game at this point in time. Still moderate to heavy snow, Salina, Topeka, Kansas City to Columbia. But we do have this back band of snow working through southeastern Kansas. Joplin now getting snow. Bentonville getting snow. Springfield getting snow at this point in time. The snow down in the Joplin, Springfield, Pittsburgh, Lamar, Neosho area, Miami area isn't going to last long. It's only going to last 2 or 3 hours. It's going to be light, but it's going to be very windy, and that snow is going to be blowing around. So anything that does fall, so meaning even at my house later today, anything that does fall will stick to the ground. So we are going to have some road issues through southeastern Kansas, northeastern Oklahoma, northwest Arkansas, southwest Missouri, even though we're not going to get a lot of snow, but it will stick. And we're going to get a little bit of freezing drizzle prior to it, maybe a little light sleet. So the roads are going to be bad today, or bad late this afternoon, tonight into tomorrow. With temperatures so cold, anything that falls will stick. Here's 7:30 p.m., snow tapering off, Joplin, Springfield, moving through central Missouri, and the ice starting to let up in southeastern Missouri and switching over to snow. And then this whole storm system is gone. But look at these temperatures by morning. And you got to remember, I haven't even really discussed the wind. The winds are going to be gusting 30, 40 miles per hour. So we're talking wind chills by morning, minus 10 to minus 15 degrees. Actual temperature, 0 in Salina, 14 Coffeyville, 15 Bentonville, 19 in West Plains. Look at our highs tomorrow. Really don't go anywhere. Upper teens, lower 20s. Gets even worse by Tuesday morning. We're going to get temperatures down sub-zero. Kansas City, Columbia, down to 10 in Joplin, 22 in Fort Smith. And then once we get into Tuesday afternoon, temperatures still only into the 20s for afternoon highs. All right, we still have that ice potential. I didn't even change this map from yesterday because nothing's really changed. But we are getting upwards of 1/4 of an inch of ice. Chanute, Yates Center, Iola, Fort Scott, Nevada, Stockton. This is going to cause some issues on the trees. And with the winds, it could bring some of those tree limbs down. And then still we're going to get freezing drizzle. So from Joplin, Pittsburgh, the roads are going to get slick as we get into the afternoon. How much snow? Total amounts. Let's start in Kansas City. Can't believe I should have drove up there. I never would have gotten home. That's a whole nother thing. The Chiefs did get to Denver yesterday, but they're not going to get home tonight. They're not going to be able to fly in. 10 to 18 inches along that I-70 corridor. So I do think Kansas City proper is going to hit that 10 mark. Probably 12. So I could drag this a little farther south. 5 to 10 just north. Well, really 5 to 10 from Emporia over toward Harrisonville. I still think 2 to 5 inches of snow. Yates Center, Iola, Fort Scott, Nevada, you'll still kind of be on that 2-inch mark, 2 to 3 inch mark. And then I do think all of northeast Oklahoma, northwest Arkansas, you're probably going to be an inch or less. But once you get a little farther north, Neosho, Joplin, Monette, Springfield, I think 1 to 2 inches is a pretty good bet. But it's going to be blowing around, so it's going to be hard to tell. But I really haven't changed this forecast in days. I think a dusting to 2 inches. So a dusting and near the bottom of this line, then near 2 inches near the top of this line. So we are going to get some snow. The roads are going to get bad, of course. Try not to head north toward Kansas City or St. Louis because conditions are getting worse and worse and will continue to do so as we go through the afternoon hours. We do have another system late this week. I know a lot of people who want snow who aren't getting it. We do have, we got 2 more months of winter. It is hard to get snow nowadays, but we still have our chances. So I feel pretty confident that we're going to get some good snows. But at least at my house in Webb City, Joplin area, I'm going to get to see 1 inch, maybe 2 inches later on today. All right, guys, I'll do another update for you probably right before the Chiefs game or right when the snow is really picking up. And yeah, hope you enjoy your Sunday.